The services of a wedding coordinator, a designer, and a planner are not the same. It's 3 separate roles. Planning a wedding is a lot like building a house. You need an architect to design your plans, a general contractor to hire subcontractors like your framer, your plumber, electricity, etc., to put those house plans together and keep the project on budget and on time. You'll also have a foreman to be on site to coordinate the skilled professionals into one team. Together, those 3 people deliver the finished product. Weddings are similar. The wedding designer creates a look and a vibe for the wedding. They'll provide sketches, floor plans, suggestions for colors and lighting and other aesthetic elements. A great wedding designer can create a unique atmosphere that intimately matches the client's desires and their personalities and even their relationship. The design process begins with developing initial ideas with the client. She'll find out exactly what the client wants and the specifics for the wedding. Then she creates the actual design. Once you have the design or the concept or the vision, a planner develops the plans for that concept. Like a general contractor would for a new house build, the planner is responsible for selecting all the materials, the equipment, the professional services necessary for the execution of that wedding design. Additionally, she's going to manage a budget and a timeline for the project. Once the design and the plans are covered, the final piece is the service of a wedding coordinator. She's your boots on the ground. Her job is to coordinate all the moving pieces required to execute the wedding plan. You can book your wedding coordinator anytime, but the main work she's doing is happening around 6 weeks or a month before the wedding. The coordinator doesn't plan the wedding. Instead, she works with the client or the planner to execute the wedding plan. She gathers wedding details, reviews contracts, confirms details with the pros, develops a day of a timeline, and reviews the setup and flow for the wedding with the bride or the planner. In the week of the wedding, she's going to collect items for setup, walk through the venue with the client, run the rehearsal, implement the wedding day timeline, and then she's going to be the point person for the wedding professional team. So some companies have all of these specialties within their staff. In that case, you could feasibly hire one company to be your designer, your planner, and your coordinator, or even one person to do all 3 of those things. The thing that you want to be conscious of is that you don't want to hire a planner if you want a coordinator, or hire a coordinator if you want a designer. Just as you're not going to hire the best general contractor in town and then ask him to be your foreman, don't go looking for the best planner in town and then ask her to be your coordinator. If you have a general contractor, he's going to select the foreman for your project. If you have a planner, she's probably going to select the coordinator for your project. So if you are contracting your own home, you got to find your own foreman. And if you are planning your own wedding, you're going to have to find your own coordinator. You want the best foreman and you want the best coordinator. The same goes for design. If it's really important to you, then you don't want a planner or a coordinator to draw up your design. I know general contractors that have model home plans, and they can build those plans at a lower cost than the personalized house plans that an architect draws up for a specific client. And when those plans are chosen, the model plans, the client is saying, hey, this plan works for me. I'm choosing to forego the design services of an architect because this works. And so it's the same for a wedding, right? You can do a more typical design for a lower cost by foregoing the designer. And it all boils down to, what's the most important thing to you? Is it design? Is it the cost? Is it time? Is it stress relief? Once you know which you want to prioritize, you know whether you need a coordinator, a planner, a designer, or some combination of all 3. Thank you so much for watching, and happy wedding planning.